Keep me dialed in on time. How we doing?
What's your name?
Travis, do we have announcements? Are you doing announcements?
What's that? That one about let's look in the book. Let me see. Do you want me to call pages?
No, I got
Okay.
everything.
Okay, I figured as much.
Yeah.
I just wanted
No,
to make
I've been doing
sure.
this all day.
Good. Okay, so here we go.
Upcoming events.
There
Good.
you go. And this is our typically, the second one, if you want to announce this is for the upcoming week. We don't do the Misha Bayrock.
Right, that's what she said.
Right, but typically, or you can just, this is the York site, we'll announce the Misha Bayrock tomorrow when we do
Right.
the Misha Bayrock prayer. It's typically what we do. I'll be at the back.
Okay.
Let me know if you need anything.
All right. Tonight, yeah, I'm filling in. It must be. Yeah. Thank you. Well, thank you. All right, as everybody gets situated, we'll be using this Siddur tonight. And just an introduction, some of you might not know me. I might not know you. That's okay. We will by the end of the night. My name is Jeff Cohen. I've been in this congregation for 50 years. I know, can't believe it, but 50 years. All of my life's happenings have happened here. Weddings and children's, bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs. I can't remember my bris, but it wasn't here, but everything else was here. So anyway, can't hear, sorry. So tonight we're going to start on page 4 in the Red Siddur with just some English reading. Oh, one thing about me, I always sound better if you're singing with me. So I'll be holding you to that. All right? So again, under the Aleph, please read along with me. May it be your will, our God and God of our ancestors, God who is filled with compassion, that you be my guide and support on this Shabbat. May I merit to receive Shabbat with great joy and happiness, song and delight. May I celebrate this Shabbat encircled by thoughts of love, of family and friends, holy community. May the peace of Shabbat protect all whom I hold dear. Guard and save me that no sorrow or pain find me on this Shabbat. No sadness or worry enter my heart. Let me merit to rejoice with all my strength, with all my heart, all my soul, all my might on this holy Shabbat. We'll continue on to the next page where we'll read under the bet as we prepare for the lighting of the candles. I see that they're already lit, but if anybody would like to come and ceremoniously light the candles, that would certainly be appreciated, and I'll allow you to come up. And as they're getting situated, we'll read on page 4 under the bet. As we light these candles, may my eyes be open to the light of the world. As we light these candles, may my inner eye perceive the light within me. May these rays of light spread blessing through the world, to my family and friends, to all who know me, and to all those in need. By your light we shall see light. May it be your will that I may be at peace, and that that peace may reign amongst us all. Amen. Sing with me, please. Lie, 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 lie. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav B'tzivanu, b'tzivanu lehadlik ner. B'tzivanu, b'tzivanu lehadlik ner. B'tzivanu, b'tzivanu lehadlik ner. Shel Shabbat. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, who has provided us with a path to holiness through the observance of mitzvot and has instructed us to kindle the Shabbat lights. So we'll allow everybody time to be seated. We will turn to page 5. Under the Gimel, We'll welcome in the ministering angels with Shalom Aleichem. Again, please sing along with me. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Ba'achem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Ni leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Tzedchem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. We'll now skip on to page 11 for Lechuna Ranana. That will be Psalm 95. Lechune Ranena, Lechune Ranena, Lechune Rana Ladonai. Lechune Ranena, Lechune Ranena, Lechune Rana Ladonai. Naria, Naria, Litzur Yishenu, Nikad Mafana Betoda. Naria, Naria, Litzur Yishenu, Bizmi wrote Naria lo. Lechune Ranena, Lechune Ranena, Lechune Rana Ladonai. Lechune Ranena, Lechune Ranena, Lechune Rana Ladonai. Moving on to page 14 at the Carrot. This one we don't do every week, but I enjoy the song, so please sing along with me. Yismechu Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, B'tagel haaretz. Yismechu Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, V'tagel haaretz. Yehiram hayam, Yehiram hayam, Yehiram hayam, umelo. 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 The heavens shall be glad and the earth rejoice, the sea in its fullness roar. As we continue to touch on many of the Psalms, let us turn to page 16. We'll be singing the last four lines, Psalm 97. Or zaru ala tzadik, O Yishrei lev simcha. Or zaru ala tzadik, O Yishrei lev simcha. All right, moving on to page 24, Psalm 99. We'll begin again at the Carrot. We just read, light is sown for the righteous and joy for the upright. Rejoice in Adonai, your righteous people, and thank God as you pronounce the divine holy name. Again, page 20. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehor kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehor kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehor kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehor kodsho. Exalt Adonai our God and bow down at God's holy mountain, for Adonai our God is holy. So if you would, look at the small print to the left on page 20. I'd like to add a little bit from the Song of Songs, chapter 2, verses 8 through 13. The voice of my beloved, behold, he comes, leaping over mountains, bounding over hills. My beloved is like a gazelle or a young stag. There he stands outside our walls, gazing through the windows, peering through the lattice. My beloved spoke to me and said, rise up, my dearest, my beauty, and come away. For now the winter is past, the rains are over and gone. Fresh shoots have sprouted from the ground, the time of singing is here, and the voice of the dove is heard in our land. The fig tree has ripened its buds, the blossoming vines are releasing their fragrance. Rise, my dearest, my beauty, and come away. Turn to page 21 for Psalm 29, and rise. Mizmor LeDavid, Havu l'Adonai b'Nehelim, Havu l'Adonai, Kavod v'oz, Havu l'Adonai, Kavod Shemo Ishtach, Havu l'Adonai, Hadra Kodesh, Kohol Adonai al hamayim el hakavod yirim Adonai al maim rabim kol Adonai bakoach Kohol Adonai behadar Kohol Adonai shover arazim v'shaber Adonai et arzei halavano v'yarkidem kemo egel Levanon v'siryon kemo ben reimim Kohol Adonai Hotze lahavodesh Kohol Adonai Yachil Midbar Yachil Adonai Midbar Kadesh Kohol Adonai Yeholel Ayalot Vayecheso Yearot Uhechalo Kulo Omer Kavod Adonai Lama Vo Yashava Yeshev Adonai Melech Leolam Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitin Adonai Yevarech et Amo Vashalom Lai 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 Ya Lai 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 Ay Lai 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 Ya Lai 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 Ya 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 Lai 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 Lai. You may be seated as we turn to page 23 for Lecha Dodi. So Lecha Dodi became a favorite Friday night hymn almost as soon as it was written. Its author, Shlomo Halevi Al-Kabetz, was a participant in the mystic circle in Sfat, associated with the great master Moses Cordovero. The poem serves as an introduction to Psalm 92, the song of the day of Shabbat. What I'd like to do is just break down a little bit. We'll be singing, and along with those 50 years that I told you I've been here, there's been a lot of different melodies through my head. So if the melodies that I'm singing might not be current, I hope that you'll still be able to sing along with me. I'm still using the same words. Okay, so as we break this poem down, I'm just reading it. You can paraphrase with me. Come, my beloved, lecha dodi. Observe and remember, shamor v'zachor. Let us go out to greet Shabbat, likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha. Shrine of our sovereign, mikdash melech. Awake, hit na'ari. Jesse, son of Bethlehem's tribe, Ben Yishai Beit Halachmi. The Messiah is said to be a descendant of David, the son of Jesse, a citizen of Bethlehem. Your lamp, Orech. Awake, awake, Uri, Uri. You will spread out, Tifrotzi. Sion of Peretz's line, Ish ben Portzi. At the end of the book of Ruth, David's genealogy is traced back to Peretz, one of Judah's sons. Facing the entrance. So as we get to the very end, as you know, you will rise as we welcome in the Sabbath bride. We will bow to the bride, and then we will turn ourselves forward as the bride comes and sits up here along with me. So again, page 23. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor b'zachor b'dibur echad, hishmiyanu el hamyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad, l'shemo tiferet veli techila. Chorus. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor ha'bracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machashavat techila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Mikdash melech ir melucha, kumitzei mitoch hachafecha, rav lach shevet be'emek abacha, vehu yachamo alayichem la. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Hit nahari me'afar kumi, leave shivig de tifartecha mi, al yad ben Yishai beit alachmi. Korva el nafshi ge'ala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, hitoreri, kiva ore kumi ori. Uri, Uri, Shir Daberi, Kavod Adonai, Alayik Nigala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela, Lo tevoshi velo tichami, Ma tishtochachi u'ma techemi, Ba'chesu aniyei ami, B'nivne ta'ir al tihila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela. Hayulim shisa, shosayich berachaku kol mevahalayich, yasis alayich Elohayich, Kim sos chatan al kala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela. Yamin u'smol tifrotzi, V'yet Adonai ta'aritzi, Al yad ish ben partzi, V'nismecha v'nagila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela. We now rise, and turn to the entrance as we welcome the Shabbat's challah to bride. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, Gam b'simcha u'tzachala, Toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabela. You may be seated and turn to page 27. For Psalm 92, Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat, the song of the day of Shabbat. Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat, Tov lehodot l'Adonai, U'zamer l'shimcha elyon, U'lezamer l'shimcha elyon. Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat, Tov lechodot l'Adonai, U'lezamer l'shimcha elyon, Lezamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid baboker chasdecha, ve'emunatcha baleilot, alei asor v'alei navel, alei higyon bechinor. Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat, Tov lehodot l'Adonai, U'lezamer l'shimcha elyon, U'lezamer l'shimcha elyon. We continue on. Let's go ahead and read in the English. On page 27, please read responsively, and then we will finish it up on the next page after we sing that. So, a psalm, the song of the day of Shabbat. It is good to thank you, Adonai, and sing to your name most high, to proclaim your love at daybreak, your faithfulness each night. You gladden me with your deeds, Adonai, and I shall sing of your handiwork. The arrogant do not understand, the fool does not comprehend this. The wicked flourish like grass, and every evildoer blossoms, only to be destroyed forever. All right, turning on to the next page, we will start at the caret. And once we finish there, then we will finish the psalm on the left in English. Tzadika tamar yifrach berez balvanon yiske shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenun beseva deshenim verananim yiyu lehagid ki yashar Adonai tzuri velo avlatabo. Surely your enemies, Adonai, surely your enemies will perish. All who commit evil will be scattered. As my enemies gather against me, my gaze remains steady, for my ears listen and hear. In old age they remain fruitful, still fresh and bountiful, proclaiming, Adonai is upright, my rock in whom there is no flaw. Adir mavarom Adonai, elotecha nemenu me'od, leveitecha nava kodesh Adonai, leorech yamim. For those of you reciting the Mourner's Kaddish, please rise and turn to page 30. Yit kadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divara kirute, ve'amlich malchute, v'chayechon uvyomechon, v'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kari v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'alam olamei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran b'yalma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom imramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. You may be seated. So lucky for you, I'm not giving a sermon tonight, but we are going to learn a little bit. So if you will please turn to page 36. It's one of the learnings. Letter Gimel, a mystical vision of Shabbat. You can just follow along with me. Feel free to read if you like. Just as the aspects of God unite on high, so too Shabbat unites below in the mystery of oneness, that she may be with him on high, each ready to receive the other in holy oneness. God is one. God does not sit on the holy throne on high till she too, like him, is encompassed by the mystery of oneness, that they might be united. In that way, the mystery of God is one and God's name is one is fulfilled. The secret of Shabbat is that it creates a unity on which the mystery of oneness settles. Through the prayers offered on the eve of Shabbat, the holy throne of glory becomes fit for the Holy One. As Shabbat enters, she becomes separated from all forces of evil and harsh judgment, and she is left them united with holy radiance as she adorns herself with many crowns in the presence of the Holy Sovereign. The realm of anger and the dominion of judgment flee from her, and nothing else rules the entire world. Her face shines with the light from on high, and she is clothed with the holy people below, all of whom are adorned with fresh souls, so that they may begin to bless her and pray with joy-filled, beaming faces. And we will continue on. And I will ask you to rise, turn to page 39A, as we move into the next part of the service, in the call to prayer. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach leolam vaed. You may be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim bechokma pateach she'arim uvivuna meshana itim umachalif hazmanim umsader et hakochavim b'misraotayim b'rakia kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei hoshek v'hoshek mipnei or. Umavir yom u'mevi layla umavdil bein yom u'bein layla Adonai tzavaot shemo. El chai v'kayam Tamid yimloch aleinu leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Amahariv Aravim. Turn to page 40. And as we finish, we will go straight into the Shema on the next page. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael amecha v'ta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta al kein Adonai Eloheinu Beshok beinu u'kumeinu nasiach bechukecha v'nismak b'divrei Toratecha Mitzvotecha leolam vaed. Ki hem hayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla. Ki hem hayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla. Ki hem hayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla. Ki hem hayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla. Yahvatecha al tasir mimeni leolamim. Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai echad. Me'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol lebavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shilantaham levanecha v'dibarta baham v'shivtecha ha'beveitecha u'v'lechtecha ha'vaderech u'shokpecha u'kumecha u'shartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha. Please turn to page 44 for Micha Mocha. Umalchuto beratzon kiblu aleichem. Moshe Miriam b'nei Yisrael achanu shira b'simcha rabba v'yameru chulam. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh nora tehilot o seifele. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh nora tehilot o seifele. Malchutecha ra'uvanecha bokei ayam livnei Moshe Zeheli anu ve'yahameru. Malchutecha ra'uvanecha bokei ayam livnei Moshe Zeheli anu ve'yahameru. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh nora tehilot o seifele, o seifele, o seifele. V'ne'emar ki fadonai et Yaakov, v'yalo miyad hazak mimenu baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael. We now turn the page as we read the Hashkivenu in English before we sing it in Hebrew. So we should be on page 45. Peace in the night. Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel. And save us for the sake of your name. Shield us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you, God, watch over and deliver us. And you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people of Israel, and over Jerusalem. This is an old one. Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom, lehamidenu malkeinu lechaim, lechaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, v'taknenu v'etzah tova milfanecha, v'hoshienu lema'an shmecha, v'hageim ba'adenu, utzel kanafecha tastirenu, ki el shomrenu matzilenu atah, ki el melech hanum barachum atah, ushmor tzatenu v'oenu lechaim v'shalom yatah v'yad olam. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, baruch atah Adonai, Apore sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. We now rise and turn to page 46 for Veshamru. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael od hi leolam, od hi leolam, od hi leolam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. U'bayom ha'shvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Please remain standing as we go to the Hatzi Kaddish below and then straight into the silent Amida. Please sit, though, if you must. Yitgadal ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Amen. Ve'amadi v'rakirutei, ve'amlich malchutei, ve'chayechon u'vyomechon, u'chayedecho beit Yisrael, b'hagala u'vizman kariv, ve'yimru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach, le'olam olamei olmaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, ve'yishtabach, ve'yipar, ve'yitromam, ve'yitnaseh, ve'yithadar, ve'yitaleh, ve'yitalal, shmei dekudesha richu. Leila minko birchata v'shirata tisbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'oma ve'imeru. Amen. If you're done reading, you may be seated. You'll find Shalom Rav on page 51. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasihim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasihim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasihim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasihim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael v'chol et u'v'chol shah b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasihim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasihim Leolam. Tasihim Leolam. And let's go ahead and finish the Amidah on page 52, the next page, with Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom bimromav, Oyaseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru, amen. Yahaseh Shalom, Yahaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yahaseh Shalom, Yahaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yahaseh Shalom, Yahaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yahaseh Shalom, Yahaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. Let's go ahead and turn the page. We're now on 53. So it says the following biblical passage is recited while standing, but y'all aren't saying it and I am, so I'll stand. Vayichulu hashemayim v'haaretz v'chol tzva'am vayichol Elohim bayom hashvi'i melakto asher asa vayishbot bayom hashvi'i mikol melakto asher asa vayivarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i v'kadesh oto Kivo Shabbat mikol melakto asher bara Elohim lasot. The heavens and the earth and all they contain were completed. On the seventh day, God finished the work, ceasing from all work on the seventh day. Then God blessed the seventh day, making it holy, for on it God ceased from all the work of creation. So I'd like to send a little tribute out to my mother, who wanted so much to be here, but she fell ill. She's doing okay, but she's at home watching. I love you, Mom. And we will sing at the bottom of page 53. Magen avot bidvaro, mehaye meitim b'mamaro, ha'el הקדוש שאין כמוהו, המניח לימו ביום שבת קדשו, כי בם רצה להניח להם, כי בם רצה להניח להם, לפניו נבון ביראה ופחד, ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד. מעון הברכות אל ההודות, אדון השלום, מקדש השבת ומברך שביעי, ומניח בקדושה לימדו שני עונג, זכר למעשה בראשית. Please turn to page 173. So we can say Misha Barak for our friends, our loved ones who are in need of healing. Let's also remember our brothers and sisters in the Ukraine. You'll fill in your names. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bring blessing and healing. May the Holy One mercifully restore him or her, them to their health and vigor, granting him or her them spiritual and physical well-being, together with all others who are ill, and may God grant strength to those who tend to them. Though Shabbat is a time to refrain from crying out, we yet hope and pray that healing is at hand, and let us say, Amen. Please turn back to page 54. If you will, please rise for Kaddish Shalem. Yitkadal v'yitkada shemei rabbah. Me'alma divarak yirtei v'yamlik malchutei. B'chayechon v'yamechon. Chayedechol beit Yisrael. Bagala v'zman karib ve'imeru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevorach. Le'olam ulal me'yomaya. Yitbarach. Yiparak v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitaman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudesha Richu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiram v'yamal v'yimeru. Amen. Tikabal salotahon avotechon dechol Yisrael kadama v'chon divishmaya v'yimeru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimeru. Amen. Ahoseh shalom b'mrama hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimeru. Amen. Please continue standing as we do the Kiddush. Room for one more if you want to join me. Savri, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu. B'shabbat kodsho b'ahava u'ratzon hinchilanu. Zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit. Ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh. Zecher litziat Mitzrayim. Kivanu v'chorta v'yotanu kidashta Mikomim V'Shabbat Kodshecha Be'ava Uvratzon Hinchotzanu Baruch atah Adonai Mikadesh HaShabbat. Please continue rising and turn to the next page for Aleinu. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leotzeh breshit, shelo asanu kigoye aratzot, velo samanu kimishpechot hadama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, vego raleinu kechol hamonam, Vanachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu notes shamayim veyosed aretz umoshav yekaro vashamayim mima'al Shchinatu zo, begave meromim, hu Eloheinu einod, emet malkeinu evezulato, kakatu b'torato, v'yadat hayom, v'hashivota elevavecha, Ki Adonai hu Elohim, b'shamayim imal, ve'al haaretz mitachat, ein od. You turn the page, we will finish up at the caret. Kakatu b'toratecha Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad, u'shemo echad. You may be seated. For those of you that need to recite the Kaddish Yatom, you'll find that on the next page, and you can remain standing. Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divarach kirutei, be'amlich malchutei, be'chayechon uvyomechon uchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach leolam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudasha prichu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rava min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom imromah hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. You may be seated. Well, thank everybody involved for allowing me to come and have some fun with you guys singing songs. And we will conclude on page 64, Yigdal. Yigdal. Dal Elohim Chai v'yishtabach nimsa v'yehenet el metziuto echad v'yen yachid keyichudo nelam begam ein sof le'achduto ein lo demuta guf v'yeheino guf lo na'arok ela kedushato kadmon lechol davar asher nivra rishon v'yen reshit le'reshito hino adon olam v'chol notzar yoreh gedulato malchuto shefa nevuato netanoel anshe segulato v'tifarto lo kam b'Yisrael kemoshe od navi umahabit et emunato Toratim et natan le'amoel ayad neviyo neman beito lo yachalifa el velo yamir dato le'olamim lezulato so fevio de asetaharenu mabi esok davar bekad mato gomel yish chesed kemi palo noten rasha ra kerishato yishlach yiket yamid meshichenu lift up nechakeketz Lato, Meti Mihayel, Baruch Hasto, Baruch Adeyod, Shem Dehilato, Meti Mihayel, Baruch Hasto, Baruch Adeyod, Shem Dehilato. Now, I failed to mention some upcoming events, so bear with me. Of course, join us for morning minions, weekdays at 7:30 a.m., Sundays at 9 a.m. The Purim Carnival will be Wednesday, March 16th at 5 p.m. in the Cavi Family Pavilion. Join us for a fun dinner, costume contest, games, kid-friendly Megillah reading, and so much more. Community Team Purim Party, Wednesday, March 16th at 8 p.m. at Rudfei Shalom. Open to all 8th to 12th graders, Megillah reading, kosher food truck, costume contest, and so much more. Very important, the Purim Minyan, Thursday, March 17th at 7:30, where the entire Megillah will be read. Junior Congregation, March 19th at 11 a.m. Join me in the chapel for a kid-friendly service filled with singing, learning as our children lead the Shabbat morning service. Chess tournament. Nathan Allenstein's Mitzvah Project. He is, I don't know if he's a chess prodigy, but he's very, very good. It holds a big part in his heart. And he's holding a charity chess tournament that benefits Agudas Achim, open to players and spectators. And you can register at CompleteChesseducation.com. Israel Summer Camp Scholarships. They're now accepting applications. All members of Agudas are eligible to apply if you're going to any Jewish summer camps, birthright trip, or any long-term Israel trips. And the Martin and Sarah Marcus Endowed Scholarship. My son Josh actually was awarded one of these. The scholarship will be awarded to a graduating high school senior who is a member of Agudas Achim to attend an accredited university, college, or vocational school. And to obtain an application or more information, contact Jessica at j.halfent@agudas-achim.org. That's all I have for today. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. I welcome everybody to morning services tomorrow, 9:15. One of my old students is having his anniversary Haftorah reading. So come see Eli redo it again. And we will see you tomorrow morning. Look to you.
Stepping up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good job.
Yes, I saw you.